Yes! Who doesn't love the beach? There's no real measurement to what I'm doing. Seashells! Yeah! Seashells!
Classy!
Well, hello everyone! It's Aria from the Teeny Tinies. I am a mama of two, and I love what I do, which is learning and making music with each and every one of you. And as usual, I brought my good friend Gratitude. Go ahead and say hi.
Hi!
Yeah! Gratitude always reminds me to think of something I'm grateful for. And if you've seen videos previously, you know I'm gonna ask you to think about something you're grateful for, right? Okay, I am grateful that I have a beautiful, healthy family. Aww. Yes, I know I've said that one before, but it's true. We've got to think of things we're grateful for. Big or small, it doesn't matter, okay? Today we're gonna be learning all about the beach. Yes, who doesn't love the beach? Matter of fact, I wish I was at the beach right now. If I close my eyes, I can almost hear the sound of the water, the ocean. Now, if you haven't been to a beach yet, you just wait. I hope you get to visit one, if not soon, at least sometime in your life, because it's an amazing experience. We're gonna be making something really cool. And before we do that, I need to get to know your name, okay? So you know mine, it's Aria. I'm gonna get to know yours. But first, let's start off with our two hands here. A lap, clap, just like that. What's your name? Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. Are you ready to learn about the beach or what? Yeah, let me see two thumbs up like this. Cool, and we're gonna get a drum roll. Hey, and freeze. All right, we can move. I love doing that. Okay, so first things first, we're going to need some flour in a bowl. Flour in a bowl. That's right. We're gonna get our hands all messy. You're going to need a fork. Be careful with the fork. You don't want to poke. Anywhere that's not supposed to be poked. It's for eating. But today we're gonna use it to mix, okay? And you're going to need some vegetable oil. Because we're going to be making our very own bowl of sand. If I can't go to the beach, I'll just bring the beach to me. Not exactly. I don't have the water, but we can get the sand and we're going to be grateful for what we have, okay? So you go ahead, get your materials to make your sand and we'll start mixing. All right? Awesome.
Science with Aria.
So we have our fork, our bowl of flour, and we're going to start pouring some of the vegetable oil inside, okay? Now, there's no real measurement to what I'm doing. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it, which means I'm gonna pour a little bit and then mix and pour a little bit more and mix to see how much more or less we need of oil or flour. Okay, so if you want, you can get your hands in there. That's right. It'll feel really cool. But for me, for right now, I'm going to use this fork. Now this could take a while. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to mix this all together as we get closer to making our sand, and then we'll come back. Sound good? Okay. Just a quick tip, you don't wanna put too much oil because then it'll just be oily in your hands, and you want it to be much like sand. It's already there, and I didn't pour that much vegetable oil in there. So be very mindful with the amount of vegetable oil you're pouring into your bowl of flour because like I said, check it out. We're almost there. It's almost. Sand is almost here. Keep going. Okay, I got a different container just because I think it's more fitting, and it gave me more of the feeling of the beach. The blue bin is going to make me feel like the water I don't have. So how did your sand turn out? This is looking really good. Oh my goodness, I don't need the fork anymore, so I'll get rid of that. Check it out. It really is like sand, but we have to do our ultimate test. Do you know what that is? I'm gonna show you. Here we go. Pouring it on in. Oh yeah! Okay. we have our sand. Here's the ultimate test. If you have one of these, you often bring these to the beach, right? They help to make your shapes. You can pile sand in here. So let's see. This is the ultimate test to see if we did a good job with our sand, okay? Now, it feels like sand. It looks like sand. I'm not gonna smell it, but I will pour it in here. Now, what do you think? You think it's gonna work? Yeah? No? Let's see. Let's see if it's gonna work. This is the ultimate test. Beach life. Here we go. And I wanna dip it right here. Yeah! Okay, it's not perfect, but it's something. Sand. Success. Good job, good job, good job. Now, what are some things that you see at the beach aside from sand and water? Do you see any of these? Any starfish? I guess it depends where you are, but you might find a starfish, so let's toss that in there. Starfish in the sand. What's something else you might find at the beach? Crawling around. A crab! Yeah, you might find a crab crawling around at the beach, so let's toss that in there. There you go, little crabby crab. What else might you find at the beach? Maybe one of these? Yeah, sea turtle. They lay their eggs in the sand. They come out of the water and they lay several eggs into the sand and bury them so that no predators, no creatures can come and eat up their eggs. Amazing. And then they hatch and they have to swim or crawl all the way into the water and hope that they don't get eaten. What a life, huh? Okay, now something else you might see at the beach are some of these. Have a look. What are these? You know what these are? Seashells. Yeah, seashells. Check it out. Seashells come in many different shapes and sizes. Now, do you know where a seashell comes from? Well, seashells come from animals that have a soft body on the inside, and the seashell grows on them. It's like a hard protective layer. See, that protects them because their bodies are soft and squishy. Wow. They've got a hard protective layer with the seashell, and that protects and keeps them alive. We see seashells, tongue twister, we're gonna have to do that. We see seashells by the seashore. We're gonna do that after. The seashells that we see are because the soft little animal that was inside has died and the body no longer exists. It is decomposed in the water or another animal has eaten it up. It's the cycle of life. It's the cycle of life. It's how it goes. But that's why we see all these empty seashells. Now, all of the ones I have look like this. They have different colors, but there's ones that have, they're long. There's ones that are twisty, twirly, and curly and tall. There's ones that are straight. There's so many different shaped seashells. There's even seashells that you can put to your ear and hear the sound of the ocean. How cool is that? I was thinking while we had our bin here, we could do something a little fun with our sand. Yeah? You want to try? Okay, so first I'm dipping out all of my seashells, right? Now what I want to do, I found another one. There we go. What I want to do is oh my goodness, and another one. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I want to flatten it out, right? I'm gonna make something and I want you to tell me what it is, okay? Here we go. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Excuse me, Mr. Crab, excuse me. Okay, here we go. You gotta tell me what it is. Okay, look what I did. If I flip it around, oh my goodness, that was not good. I was trying to make a happy face. Can you see it? 2 eyes, a nose, and a smile. Hey, you've got to use your imagination, so go ahead and have fun making different things in your sandbox. Let's do one more. I'm gonna see if you can guess it. All right, let's get all of our seashells out of the way. Gonna see if you can guess what this one is, and then you can try some on your own. So let's gather all of our sand, right, and flatten it down a bit. Okay. All right, get ready for it. What do you think this one is? Can you guess what that is? Oh, it's supposed to be a fish. Hopefully you can do better. That's supposed to be the fish's head. Give it an eyeball. And the fin in the back. Anyway, we're gonna flip around and try our tongue twister and see if I can do better at that than I did with this. Let's see how you'll do too. Let's flip around. All right, sandy people. That was a lot of fun. Now, remember the seashells that we were talking about? Yes? We're going to do a tongue twister about our seashells, okay? You think you can do it? It's gonna be hard, but you don't back down.
Hooray!
Okay. She sells seashells by the seashore. Wow. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. I did it. I'm gonna get my guitar and see if we can make a little song out of it. Okay, here we go. So you remember, she sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. I did it. Let's go faster. She sells seashells by the seashore. I did it again. What about you over there? She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells by the seashore. Okay, that was a bit hard. Try doing that a few times over, and once you've mastered it, try adding on the line. The shells she sells are surely seashells. Oh my God. She sells seashells by the seashore. 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 Okay, anyway, you practice that, okay?
Hooray!
Don't forget to think of at least 3 things you're grateful for. Right, Gratitude? Mm-hmm. We're gonna go ahead and sing our goodbye song, all right? Now for our goodbye song, you can clap your hands. Woo! Got dusty flower sand coming off of my fingers. You can clap your hands or stomp your feet, whichever you prefer. I hope that you love learning about how to make some of your very own sand and exploring with your seashells or whichever creatures or playthings you like to bring to the beach in your bin, all right? Now let's get into it. It's time to say goodbye, goodbye.